Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen. How about you make your way down to the modern-day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, folks?
Mr. Bill Blocker in the building today, man. What it do, man?
Yes, sir. Good, sir.
Everybody had a great week?
Yes, indeed, man.
Hey, we appreciate everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man, we give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Happy birthday, Sherm the Worm, wherever you are at.
Sherwan the Worm.
Yeah. Happy birthday, man. Hope you enjoying your Earth Day, man.
Yeah, man.
Day you were actually brought into this world, man. So we appreciate everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. Please share us to anybody who has not heard of us before, and share us to people who have heard of us. Go right in your inbox and share the live feed as we give you guys the best of sports talk radio. We are here the day after Valentine's Day, so hopefully everybody enjoyed their Valentine's and their day.
Yeah, man.
Mine was just went to the crib, watched some TV, and that was it. That was it, bro. I've been stuck on this what's that? 007. I have the 24/7 James Bond station on my Fire Stick. So I just cannot take it off. One thing about James Bond, man, he definitely got that thing every
time.
episode. Probably 2 or 3 times per episode.
Every time.
Per movie.
Every single time.
Roger Moore, man, was
Special.
Super special.
Special guy, man.
Didn't hide it either.
Special guy. Never hit it.
You the enemy?
Yeah.
Let's have dinner.
Yeah, I got something for you. Stand by.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
I love it, man. So I've been watching that, man. But hopefully everybody out there is celebrating the Valentine's Day. Just the love in the air.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're feeling loved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hadn't been feeling loved.
Oh boy.
But it's all good because I know I'm loved,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Even though I haven't been feeling love,
Right.
I know I'm loved by, certain individuals. So we appreciate everybody who has given us a little bit of time on this day after Valentine's Day, man. Everybody is, still, I guess, trying to collect their breaths from this great Super Bowl that we had.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was going into OT.
Unbelievable stuff.
I wish I would have put some money on the game, but I didn't, since I
four
don't gamble.
Plus four was the way.
It was. And how does the casinos do it? And we're going to talk about that too, man. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl, Matthew Stafford, some NBA, a lot of noise that's being made in college basketball, college hoops also. So we appreciate Everybody giving us a little bit of time on this Tuesday. We're also here every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Follow Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook, Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Let the Ball Bounce on IG, and Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show, like Serenity Funeral Home and Sight and Sound Candy and more. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Please share the live feed right now. I'm looking at about 14 to 20 people on the live feed right now. So go in, hit share, hit right post, and put LTBB.
Yeah, man. It's really that simple.
That's it. That's simple, man. I just did it right now as I was talking to you guys. And so, yeah, man, we're going to give you guys, and that clock is completely wrong. I'm looking at it like, wait a minute. Did I undersleep today?
Right.
Not oversleep. Did I undersleep today, man? So
we've been doing some studio construction, so we had to unplug a lot of stuff.
Okay. Well,
see the new ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Happening.
It kind of looks like Gotham City up in here.
Yeah, man. On the low.
Yeah, on the low, man. And let's shoot some prayers to Quan and his family, man. They're dealing with some difficult things going on right now. So don't ask any questions. Just put the prayer hands up, man. Don't you hate nosy people? What are we praying for? Just pray.
That's it.
You should pray for a person's well-being anyway.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard.
Pray for yourself.
That's it.
Sometimes.
That's it, man.
Please.
Big ups to everybody out there who is sticking to their New Year's resolution, if you have one, or just sticking to what you said that you were going to do for the new year. And that is something that I'm doing, trying not to let certain things really bother me. And I'm trying to just kind of move on and move forward with any and everything that's in my life, man. And so if you don't like it and you're a part of my life, then it sucks to be you. This is not the new Dre Day, but the Dre that I've always wanted to be. I've always been the Dre that I've always wanted to be, but I'm just really not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe between anyone.
You're finally fully taking heed to your own inner thoughts.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
I like that.
It is what it is.
I like that.
I'm going to do what I do.
I like it.
No straddling the fence.
At all.
I like
You ain't not going to get me straddling no fence, man.
I like it.
So we appreciate everybody, man. We love y'all, man, for giving us a little bit of time on this day, man. And we're definitely going to talk about the Super Bowl, since we got Dr. Dre and Kendrick Lamar and Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and Snoop Dogg, who gave us
and a whole dollar, not 50 cents.
Whole dollar.
A whole dollar.
Did he get shorter? Look like he got shorter.
No, he's always been 5'5".
Oh, all right.
He's been the same height.
Look like my man
is.
shrunk.
No, it's just a little thicky. Thicky scent.
Thicky scent.
I knew you'd like that with Bill Logan.
Yeah.
But did you see all those people mad saying don't body shame what you guys look like? But here's the thing. We've either gained some weight. Like I weighed 120 back then, so I'm good. But isn't it like we don't wear the same clothes? He wore the same exact clothes. So when you gain weight, you have to, go from a large or medium to a extra large.
Smart.
Absolutely.
A smart.
A smart.
You know, it's funny. As you get older, you do pick up weight. You do gain weight. But there are ways that you can counteract that weight gain. And that's number one, that's eating better.
Yep.
Eating healthier, working out more, making it more of a routine in your life. More cardio, upping up the cardio. And I found really early, and Big Shaq, we call him Big Shaq, but my guy, Big Adam Plant, I've known him before he worked for Dog, is who we call him, which is Snoop, in Long Beach. And before he worked for Floyd Mayweather and all of the other people that he's been graced to work with. We used to be at 24 Hour Fitness in Long Beach. and we was there with Omar Bradley Jr. And a couple of guys, Shake DeVille, Dave out there in San Jose. We used to, we had a crew. It was probably about 15 of us. We was all friends. We all met at the gym, and we used to lift weights really hard. And what I found out really early is I wasn't gonna be able to keep that type of lifting up. I was getting too big, too heavy, and me coming from running track and field on the collegiate level and just a national level, it was different. And so as you get older, we're talking about 50 Cent now, it's okay to lift weights, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, little dumbbells here and there, little machines and stuff like that. But if you're gonna keep doing that heavy lifting, you have to increase your cardio even more. Speed that metabolism up and start eating healthier. Then you can kind of shed some of that body fat. But guess what? 50 Cent is not worried about that. He don't care about that. I look at 50 Cent and say, that dude ain't caring about his weight. So why should you?
No, he doesn't at all.
The next day you've seen all type of memes of just really heavy people hanging upside down. Now, I would not suggest anybody hang upside down for a long time, even if you're thin. It's just not good for your brain. A lot of people just, kind of just going in. They saying he $150 now. Stop it, man. That's still 50 Cent.
That's still 50, man. He getting that power money, man. What?
He getting money, period.
He getting money, period.
When he came out with what was that, vitamin water?
Oh, yeah.
When he sold that, he should have been. I tell people all the time, if I had that, and this isn't true, but I always make the statement, if I had that amount of money, I'll be somewhere getting fat too. Or we can't say fat anymore, thick.
Say fat. Say fat.
I was thick at one point. I lost 80 pounds. I looked in the mirror one day. I got out the shower. This is a true story. Got it in the shower.
We have similar stories.
Yeah. Got out, looked in the mirror, and I said, boy, you look like Gerald Levert.
Yeah.
Bill Logan. I said, you look like Gerald Levert.
Yeah.
That wasn't the look I wanted to go for.
Yeah.
I wanted more of the European H&M look. It hurt my heart every time I went to H&M and I could not wear any of the clothes.
Fit nothing in there.
So I took it upon myself to do whatever I have to do. So I'm going to say this like I do every show. Do whatever you have to do in order to make yourself comfortable with yourself. Do whatever you have to do. You and you alone.
Yeah.
They got rid of the mask mandate. But you're more than welcome
to continue
to wear your mask. Mm-hmm. So stop going on social media with these long rants. I can't believe that. Keep your mask on then, buddy.
That's all you got to do.
Come on, bucko.
Buckaroo.
So when you looked at yourself in the mirror, were you like, baby, hold on to me? Girl, I'm a special kind. I'm just wondering. Did you do that?
No, I didn't sing that song.
You didn't sing that one. Okay.
I know you got another one on you.
Casanova.
That's the one.
That's the one you sung? Okay.
Oh, Casanova. I was like, hold on. It's not quite coming out like Levert.
Yeah.
The body looks like Levert.
You got to kind of roughen the voice up a little bit.
Looks like.
So let me squeeze you.
The body looks like Levert, but my voice. My knees, baby.
Baby.
Boy, that's my song right there. That's who I was looking like. Casanova. Look at him. Me and Romeo ain't never been friends. Hey. Can't you see how much I really love you?
Gonna see it to you time and time again.
So look, man, if y'all look at that picture right there and put a little weight on me and keep my facial hair, I was looking like a young Gerald Levert. That looks like my pops a little bit when he was younger. Am I lying, Bill Logan?
No.
I mean, you know, so leave 50 Cent alone, y'all, man. Everybody get... Look, Mary J. Blige was out there thicker than a Snicker while y'all playing. Dr. Dre was out there thicker than the Snicker. Snoop is the only one who probably still weighs the same as he did when he graduated from Poly.
Yeah. I'd have to agree
And that's the homie.
I'd have to agree on that.
Him and Eminem. Eminem probably gained a little weight,
maybe.
but he's still thin.
Yeah.
Eminem was knocking down pounds as he was knocking down Mariah Carey on the low. People didn't know about.
Slim Shady.
That boy was sneaking over there, tearing that thing up. Look, man,
Had a mad.
tell
too.
us some of y'all greatest moments of Super Bowl. What was your greatest moment of the Super Bowl performance? Kendrick Lamar?
Oh man, Kendrick's.
I mean, he was out there
way
looking
too
like-
short. It was too short. I needed another track from Kendrick, man. But it still, in all, it was my favorite portion, but it was just too short. I needed something else.
I thought he was going. I mean, I knew it was L.A. I thought he was going. If Pyrus and Crips all got along.
Do you understand what would have happened had he done that?
Boy.
What?
And then he would have incorporated, you know, the Sue Whoopers a little bit, because I know they felt a little left out when they had the whole choreographed sea walking session going on.
It was the best. It was the best.
It's dope.
Felt left out.
It was the best.
I like the set.
Oh yeah,
It was
transformed
all
the entire
L.A.
field.
It was just the ground was L.A.
It's reported he paid $7 million for that production. Is that true?
Who?
Dr. Dre.
But they didn't get paid for the.
No, Super Bowl performers never get paid.
So
They don't.
So where do you rank this? Because if he paid $7 million for the production, that
Right.
tells me he don't give a damn about that money he giving his ex-wife.
Right.
As he
He
should.
probably already cut the check.
Yeah, that check's cut. Spend as you may.
Yeah.
Where does that rank?
Here you go.
Yeah.
Where does that Super Bowl performance rank in your mind?
It's up there. I'm not just gonna give it clear cut best though. Like I gotta really jog a memory here. I'm not finna just like give it clear cut though.
Do you think people are putting it up there because of the significance of it, like hip hop at the Super Bowl
That's possible.
in LA? With like, I think the significance
Pioneers,
of it
though,
is
too.
number one for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. That.
The significance is number one. The
Yeah.
performance, top five for
And
sure.
people probably thought Detox was gonna drop after the performance too. So you know, you still holding hope. Because he said it 15 years ago that it was gonna drop, and we ain't seen it yet. So.
He was also supposed to do a Rakim album. He was supposed to produce Rakim's album years ago.
You know, I like the fact that he did the song and he goes, you know, they said your last album was a something. He said, how? My last album was The Chronic. And if you think about it, it's the truth.
Definitely true.
I'm going to say top 5. I still got Whitney
fair.
up there.
Mike?
Yeah, that was national anthem. I got Prince number 1. The boy did it in the rain.
Prince did a
He
great job.
did it in the rain. He could have electrocuted himself with all of them electric guitars. Seriously.
That's why I'm laughing, because it's
And he wore the rag on his head the entire time. You know, the thing you put on when you got that young perm right before you go to sleep? He kept it on.
Prince Rogers Nelson, man. Long live.
Can we show just a little clip of that Prince Rogers? I mean, when the rain was coming down, I mean, he out there in stilettos. You name one woman who can go on stage in stilettos in the rain.
Pointy joints, though. That's funny, bro.
I think I'm a little biased though, cause you know I'm Prince. Prince.
I ain't got no money,
Ooh.
but honey, I'm rich on personality.
Look at the thing. Look,
Is that the fam? That's the FAMU band,
man.
ain't it?
Come on, man. Look at him
That's
getting
the
it though.
FAMU band that was with him. Yes, Lord.
Screw gon' chain tonight. It's gotta be better life. Somebody take my picture. With all
The
this
whole
rain.
stage.
Baby, come on.
Ooh. I miss him, man.
He's the best, man.
I miss him.
Prince is the best.
And he did Purple Rain while it was raining. Come on, man.
When doves cry.
Yeah. Big ups to the producers of the shows, man. Quan Frob 9, Goose Thomas, Bill Blockham Logan, your guy Dre Bailey, Shake DeVille, and Speak Low working on some new music for us here at Let the Ball Bounce.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
A soundtrack.
Look at this. Mike, though, bruh.
Yeah, Mike.
Come on, man.
Yeah, dog.
Look at
And
Mike.
And I always say that Prince, to me, is the most complete artist. Mike, though, on a performance level, who's doing it like that, man? Who's ever done it like this on a performance level, though?
I like that little walk he got, the little skip walk.
Yeah, the skip walk. The skip walk.
Only Mike can do it,
Only
though.
Mike can do it.
Like, don't
the only one
come
that
on
can
my
do it.
house like
Yeah,
that.
you know.
But
Only one
Mike,
that can do it. So, yeah, don't skip up the driveway, bro.
Mike,
I had to turn that off quick because some dirt came up on the screen in the far end zone.
Oh, is that what it was?
It's like cow something.
that was a good man. That was a good Super Bowl, man. Mike, Prince.
Yeah.
Can the people still see a little bit of this year's? That was hard, man.
It was
I
that
mean,
was
the
great,
fact that
bro.
Dre put out his whole production joint, like he was just
it was great. I think the way each performance flowed to one another
yes.
was the best part. I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit longer.
Why did I see the meme of Mary J. Blige when she like laid on the ground? They had a still meme of her laying on the ground, and it said, "When you're waiting for that warm rag." Come on, man. Why y'all do MJB like that? She just dropped a new album, though. Eminem took a knee.
Yeah.
Great point, Lala. Great point.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Beyonce killed it too.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, Beyonce and Bruno Mars. Yeah, that was definitely a dope one.
Oof.
Yes, this was crazy.
What movie was that?
This is crazy.
They had all of the hair like that. Meteor Man.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
oh my!
Dre Day. That's what I loved. I was like, hold on, man. They celebrating Dre Day.
If I has to fight,
All's my life.
all's my life.
Hard times like yeah, bad trips like yeah. Nazareth, I'm on one, you on one. God does.
So we gon' be all right. We gon' be all right.
I like it.
All right.
I like it. Can we get a picture of Kendrick Lamar? Just like an image. Because I guess that's who I look like now. Now that I'm skinny, not Levert, but Kendrick.
There you go. That's a good one though. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think it was a good Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, it was good, man.
We got a lot
finish.
of people, man, who
To finish.
I like to see that Michael one again.
Yeah, that's you.
well,
I
you,
like
they
to
gotta
see
take
that-
you gotta take them with the glasses
I like
off.
to see that
You just
Michael
find
Jackson
just a
one again.
regular still image of Kendrick Lamar. What'd you say? You like the what?
I said I'd like to see the Michael Jackson one again. Since
The skip walk.
Skip walk. That's
somebody,
skip walk.
somebody didn't like what was in the end zone.
Was that the third or fourth Bills loss in a row in the Super Bowl? Which one was that? It was the third
This
one?
was 93. I
So that was the
believe.
second one.
I think it was the second.
That sucks.
I don't know why you would tell Eminem not to do something.
Yeah, you know he's gonna do it.
Or Snoop, no smoking. Stop it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and right before we hit this stage, had to know what's going to happen, bro.
Yeah, but there was a big prop bet on him smoking on stage.
Oh, really?
And if you chose that he won't.
It's funny. It wasn't in the on the actual sheet. I
Really?
had the
Which
actual
one?
sheet.
I'm not sure which one we
stations,
had on.
Stations. Boyd.
I'm not sure which one we had.
Okay,
I
'cause
think
I had
we had
Boyd.
William Hill.
Okay, because I had
think,
Boyd,
yeah.
and I looked through all of them, looking for that
Because
prop
I knew
bet,
there was
and
no
it
way.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't there. Yeah.
Was it the Super Bowl that you were expecting from these two teams?
Yeah, absolutely. We knew we talked about it prior to the game on Saturday, and even before that we thought it would be a close football game. The Rams are the Rams, and the Cincinnati Bengals were a team that didn't know what they didn't know.
Mm.
There you go,
And they played exactly like that. You know, few mistakes here and there that could have cost them, but all in all, man, you looking at a dude like Joe Burrow and you saying to yourself, this dude got a bright future, bro. He's gonna be fine. He'll be there again. He'll be there again. That's what you're saying.
Will Matthew Stafford be there again?
It's possible. It's highly likely. If they keep that core, oh yeah. Now the thing is, you got Robert Woods coming back. Will they re-sign OBJ? That, especially coming off another knee injury, will they do that?
I don't think you would need to. At that point, you can probably find another receiver off waivers.
He said he wanted to stay. He said it over and over again that's where he wants to be.
Okay, well then you may have to take this bag of Jolly Ranchers.
He wants to stay, but he
tough.
has a knee.
Yeah.
Robert Woods has a knee.
Yeah.
The free agency pool for receivers is vast.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
So
It's gonna be tough. Rams got a decision to make.
I mean,
because they don't have any draft picks. Let's put it out there. They don't have any draft picks.
You don't need to go out and get a number one.
No.
You can
don't
get
need to
you
do
a
that.
good number two. You can get your number two in this in the free agent pool.
I think J.J. Stokes is available.
This guy.
J.J. Stokes.
Straight from UCLA.
Brandon Lloyd.
You know, I isn't this why they traded for Matthew Stafford?
That's why they bet the house on everything. That's why they brought in. That's why they brought in.
That was the narrative when they drafted.
What's the name?
I mean, when they did the
When they
trade.
did, yeah, absolutely.
When they
Super Bowl or
traded
bust.
for him, they
Yeah.
said Super Bowl or bust. When they got Matthew Stafford, a lot of Rams fans said, we're going to the Super Bowl. Why put that type of label on a guy who is narratively not supposed to be
You know what else was said?
that good?
You know what else was said? We about to see what kind of quarterback Matthew Stafford is.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's a Super Bowl quarterback.
Definitely is. He's a winner.
Yeah.
He's a Super Bowl champion. And it was earned.
We're about to see if Detroit, if he was, just a serviceable quarterback in Detroit, or
No, he was a gunslinger in Detroit.
Yeah. Man, look,
I remember
he
when
got
he
my
first.
respect when his shoulder popped out and he was in pain, and he said, dude, I'll go back in the game. And he went back in the game and they won the game. So that, for me, when you go out there and play hurt,
Grit.
yeah,
Gritty.
not a lot of quarterbacks gonna do that.
Players.
Not a lot of players will.
It's only like you can run off like your tough dudes that'll go back in the game hurt, like limping.
What about amputate this finger tough?
No. not sure if it's any of those guys in the league. Ain't no Ronnie Lotts right now, but you got some dudes that are, hey man,
Just take the whole finger off.
Yeah. You got some dudes that are, hey man, tape this ankle up, man. Give me a shoulder harness, whatever the case may be.
Take that off. You don't see that no more.
Yeah.
So you don't see that no more.
Not to that extreme, you don't.
You don't see that no more.
I would like to think that I'm a tough guy. That I'm not afraid of anything. And that I'm up for any challenge. But I don't know if I was playing in the National Football League, if I would go to the sideline and say, just take the whole finger off.
Right there, bro. Right there.
I don't know if I'm that tough, though, Bill.
Right there. Snip it. Yeah, man.
Take the whole finger?
The whole finger.
Or half the finger?
It was. I think it was half.
Yeah, it was a portion. It was like the tip.
It's like it was like
third.
above.
Yeah, it was like the tip. Yeah.
I don't know if I would have did that.
That's tough.
It's mangled. It's torn up already.
Yeah.
There ain't no saving it.
Go and snatch it.
Snatch it.
Now,
tape
if I
it up.
can't feel it and it's just hanging and dangling, then I'm like, yeah, just take that thing off.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Didn't he get it caught in the helmet?
I don't know.
I think it got caught in the face mask, and it was no coming back from it.
No.
So he was like, you know what, just gonna snatch it.
Emmett played the whole game, second half
with wiggle.
Yeah, with a lot of wiggle.
With wiggle, even with the big shoulder pads.
With a shoulder, with a separated shoulder.
We can name some tough individuals in the National Football League.
Jack Youngblood played
Look at
with
that
a broken
score.
leg.
Played with a broken leg.
Yeah, Jack Youngblood.
106-63.
Yeah,
Boston
man.
Celtics right now,
Yeah, this is
106-63.
This is tough. 40 piece. Take that in your mouth.
James Harden and Millsap's debut game. They got to figure it out. Good luck.
Yeah, better figure it out fast.
What other tough NFL players can you? Is Ben Roethlisberger? Would he be considered
he'd
tough?
He'd definitely be tough. I realized he was tough, and I told you the story when we went for that Monday night game in Frisco, when he should not have been playing on that ankle.
Yeah,
at all. He should have been out for at least 3 weeks.
Have Tom Brady ever faced any adversity, like just saying, you know what, he just gritted it out?
No,
not that I can remember.
No,
not in the face
not
of
saying
injury.
that's a true measure of a great player, but
I don't think he has. Though.
He's never.
Is escapability a measure?
If that's the case, hell no, he haven't. But
no,
yeah.
Joe Burrows?
Sure.
Would Joe Burrows be tough? Because he gets sacked a lot.
Yeah, it looked like he turned his ankle on the bottom of the pile on one of those sacks, and it was on the third down play. Went back to the sideline, and we saw him in the next series.
You'd have to go back to the early days of football, 50s, 60s, 70s, and find dudes that played with injuries. Yeah. And basically, a lot of them played with injuries.
Thanks, David Little. I apologize. I guess Harden isn't playing.
Yeah, James not in. I don't think he'd have helped this though. I'm not certain if his presence helps this.
What about Peyton Manning? Did Peyton Manning show any grit? Like, was he hurt? Did he just... John Elway?
John Elway did.
Jim Kelly?
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly played hurt a lot.
He played hurt for sure.
That defense had to carry Peyton Manning.
Speaking of defense,
and
carrying,
that was a lot of grit.
In Denver,
his last season, last Super Bowl, yeah.
Speaking of defense and carrying a team,
sure.
Is that what the Rams did defensively?
They were lights out.
Did they basically carry
in the second half?
Yeah, Aaron Donald was.
So it was Aaron. Did Aaron Donald just basically?
He kind of took over the game
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Took over the entire game or the fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter. Yeah, he took it over.
Because remember, Cincinnati was winning at some point.
And there's a lot of controversy out there. I'm just looking all throughout my social media, and they're saying that Aaron Donald arguably is the greatest player at his position of all time.
At the D tackle spot?
Is that true?
At D tackle?
Of all time?
You can argue it at D tackle. At D tackle, you can argue it.
Stephen A. had his top 5, or whatever, whoever, and they posted it on the page. You know, he had LT 1, Deion Sanders 2, Aaron Donald 3, Aaron Donald 4, Mean Joe Green, and Reggie White.
I was going to say, no Reggie White?
No Derek Thomas?
No Bruce Smith?
Deion Sanders should not be in that.
Why not?
No, he wasn't the greatest defender of all time. He's not.
He's not a top 5?
Cornerback, not defender.
Ain't that what cornerbacks do? Hold on.
Okay,
I'm a
they
Deion.
can, but okay, there's other defenders that did it just as well as him. How did he
At the
overlap?
corner?
At the corner? Like who? Daryl
Yes.
Green? Champ
Daryl
Bailey?
Green, Champ Bailey.
Shout out,
you
Cuzzo.
You got Lester Hayes. You have Night Train Lane.
Oof.
You have come on now.
I mean,
Come on now. He's not the greatest
Cordell Lake?
cornerback defender of all time. You got Charles Woodson, who did it at the corner and safety spot. You got Mel Blunt. You got a lot of dudes, man.
Revis Island. I don't think he can be on that
You
list
have
yet.
a lot of dudes that played the cornerback position.
Ramsey? I'm just messing with you. He got toasted all year.
not in the wake. Don't do that in the wake of what
So
we
Deion
saw.
shouldn't be on that list of top 5
Defenders
defenders
of all
time.
time. No.
Yes.
No.
I
no.
would. I
No.
would beg the
I'm
difference.
finding that difficult, man. Like, Deion really locked down whole sides of football fields.
A whole side of the field,
Like
bro.
whole
That's
sides,
a
though.
myth. No, he didn't.
He said it's
I
a
seen
myth.
him lock up a whole side with Jerry Rice and get beat. Stop. Stop it,
Well,
man.
I mean, you got the
Stop.
you got the greatest wide receiver of all time, and arguably the greatest corner of all time. They went at it a lot, and Deion got the best of Jerry, just like Jerry
Sure he
got
did.
the best of Deion.
Sure he did. Sure he
They were
did. Sure he did.
arguably the best
Sure he
at their
did.
positions
Sure he did.
ever.
Sure he did.
No,
So-
he's top 5 because he's number
I have
one.
to, like-
He's number 1 cornerback of all time. Still, to this day, Deion is.
Yes.
Why wouldn't he be top 5 in defending?
No.
Man, that's a little
Because
tough.
there's other players that did it just as well.
No about that.
But you're
bro.
talking about defenders of all time?
of all time.
There's some linebackers that we're not even naming that's great. That was great defenders.
I would agree. I would have to put Troy Polamalu in there, even though you wouldn't. But Ed Reed has to be put in there too.
I think at that point you have to ask yourself, did those people do their job better than Deion did his? I think that's what you'd have to ask.
Well,
And I'd lean more
I'll say
toward no.
I'd say that Dick Night Train Lane did his job better than Deion because he tackled
What?
and he had 68 interceptions, like second of all time in interceptions in the league.
But see, a lot of people don't know who that is
But
because
he
I don't
played
think
in
they
the
were
50s
born
and
yet.
60s, so you know that doesn't
I mean,
count.
we
That do count.
we can.
Well, that's what a lot of people will say. He
Bob
played in the
Cousy
50s.
counts in the top 50. You got to stop it.
Bob Cousy wouldn't make top 200 right now.
Not gonna be able to do it. I'm really trying to find. Like I'm trying to muster it up.
Okay, now let me ask you. Let me
Can't
ask
do
you
it.
this: Aaron Donald better than Reggie White?
Was Reggie White primarily a defensive end though?
Reggie White played the entire defensive line.
He played
He played
interior as
He
well.
played
did.
interior and he played defensive end.
But when
So
we
he did it all over the place.
now because we could say the same thing about Aaron Donald. He played the entire D line too. But we're looking at him as a tackle, as a D tackle. That's what we're looking at him as. I've never seen anybody personally as unblockable as this dude that demanded a double team every single time the pig seam was
Mean Joe
snapped.
Green was not unblockable.
Mean Joe Green, Reggie.
I just said
Reggie was unblockable?
as unblockable. I didn't say those dudes weren't unblockable. I'm talking.
So he wasn't those dudes wasn't as unblockable.
And I'm looking at his size in comparison to them as well.
Don't matter. It's on the football field. Don't
You're
matter.
looking at
The size.
You're looking at a 6-foot dude that might be 260 pounds, way smaller than those dudes that we mentioned. That's demanding double teams every time the ball is snapped.
The greatest of all time?
It's an argument. I'm not definitively saying yeah. I'm just arguing that he could be. That's all. He's been the best football player in the league the last 3 seasons.
And what about Cooper Kupp?
Cooper Kupp is really good. He had a great season this year. He was excellent.
So can you say that Cooper Kupp was better than at his position than Aaron Donald was at his position this year for the Rams?
He won the Triple Crown.
You can argue it. Absolutely. Not going to dispute that.
He won the Triple Crown.
No doubt. He was great. Beyond great. Route running, you could tell he worked on it. You could tell dude went in the lab and worked on that.
LT was unblockable too, bro.
LT was
absolutely
unblockable.
was.
You could not.
Wreaked havoc. Wreaked havoc. To me, Lawrence Taylor is the best defensive player ever.
Jones was dope.
In my opinion. Lawrence Taylor, best defender ever.
Best defender ever?
Yes.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yes. Like he was that disruptive.
He was good. He's more than good.
Tar Heel.
Heels.
Tar Heel.
The
Deacon
original
Jones was unblockable.
The original cocaine cowboy.
Ooh. Ouchie.
Derek Thomas was unblockable.
Yeah. DT
Yeah,
was
he was.
special, man. DT was special.
I mean, so we can
Yeah, like
we
10
can
sacks in the game, bro.
we can we can always sit here and elevate somebody else, but dude, if you're going to talk sports to me, you got to know the history. You got to know the history. And even if you didn't see them play, they played before your time, and that's your qualm.
Yeah.
But
I didn't see him.
I'm just looking at stats.
I didn't see him.
I believe
no,
that.
there's more than stats.
Yeah, I believe the eye. I believe the eye test.
There's some film on. There's some film on some of these
Film
dudes.
on all of them.
Mike Haynes was a great cornerback, bro.
There's film on all of them. Yeah.
Mel Blount was a
Mel
great
Blount was a good one.
cornerback.
Yeah, he was.
Some say he invented the bump and run. He got up in your face and did not let you get off the line of scrimmage. And he was big. He was 6'3", 6'4", 210, 215, strong.
Long, lanky.
And when he put hands on you, you wasn't getting off the line of scrimmage.
So if Aaron Donald decides to, let's just say, retire, first ballot,
I'd hate to see that. Yeah.
first ballot Hall of Famer.
7-time first team.
If he retired today, he would be a Hall of Famer for sure.
7-time first
5
team
years
All
from
Pro.
now. Yeah.
3-time defensive player of the year. Yeah. Yeah. Just
Sure he would.
a chip. Yeah.
Sure he would.
Yeah.
If Stafford retired, Hall of Famer?
That'd be tough, bro.
Nah.
No, he got a little bit longer.
Not first ballot.
Got a little
He
journey.
would. I think he did eventually get in, but not first.
Yeah,
ballot.
not first
I
ballot. though.
think that Stafford did exactly what they brought him over to do.
Absolutely he did. No question.
They brought him over to win a chip, and that's what he did.
Oh, yeah, how we forget about Rob Woodson?
Rob
was
Woodson,
great,
come on, bro.
He was great.
Yeah, well, they don't want
Both
to talk
spots,
about
too.
Rob Woodson.
Safety and corner. There was another one that did it at safety and corner.
Yeah.
Rob Woodson.
Rob Woodson.
Yeah.
He was very versatile.
I mean,
Great football player, man.
If my favorite, DB didn't die tragically on the pace that he was headed,
What would we say about Sean Taylor, bro? What would we say about that dude right now? Multiple first.
This the
team
same dude that
All-Pros.
was out there tackling in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. No,
Hard, though.
decapitating people is what he was doing.
Poor punter.
Dog,
Get off the
punter
field, bro.
come on, bro.
Get off the field,
You're not
bro.
expecting that.
Get off the field, punter.
This man shot through everybody and was like,
We don't need you to make no tackle, so just get off the
I'm
field.
finna clean you up.
Because if you don't get off the field, 21.
Yeah, you catching this.
If you are anywhere in his vicinity,
You're catching
he's
it.
about knocking your.
You're catching
Boy.
it.
I ain't gonna say it.
You
but
catching
as
it,
a
though.
coach, we used to say it back in the day.
Well, if Aaron
Not that in the dirt.
In the dirt.
In the dirt.
Well, if Aaron Donald decides to hang it up, let's hope that his Hall of Fame speech will be a lot better than in the wake of Black History Month, LaDainian Tomlinson, who said he
God.
absolutely loved his slave man.
I just despise that so much.
I said, he sat down and wrote this.
He thought about it, let alone wrote it. I'm not even talking about
You know
putting
he
pen
read
to
it to his
paper.
wife.
He read it to his wife.
I'm not talking about putting pen to paper. I'm talking about even bringing up the thought of saying such malarkey to millions of people across the world.
But there's so many steps to finally get it to that final destination.
Like you
You had to think
crescendoed
it,
up
you
to
had
that.
to write
though.
it. You had to read it to your wife. Your
How
wife had to read it to her friends.
How did you crescendo to that?
I still think, in my opinion, Edgerrin James, to me,
He's proud of his
is
name.
number one.
He's proud of his name.
Tomlinson.
Yeah. And he got the history of his name on his football life thing.
Yeah, he went to the plantation
Yeah.
where the Tomlinson name still was in the ark. I said, okay, brother. Hey man, you're the
Got
winner.
emotional.
You're
Yeah,
the
he
winner
did.
for that. You're the winner.
You're
There's
the-
nothing I
you're
can
the
do. I
winner.
can't follow that up. You're the winner.
The real MVP.
You, sir. You're the winner.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to get the
That's a tough one.
history of the Baileys. See where that name came from. Since I'm thinking about a real life name change anyway, might as well.
Well, I know mine is Scottish. Scottish.
Okay.
Logan is Scottish.
Scottish.
And no, I don't look Scottish.
Thomas is
Thomas,
English.
English.
England. And
Well, I know Andre is French. I do love French fries. I don't know if that counts. French toast.
French onion soup.
French onion soup.
Oh, it's the best, bro.
French
It
kissing
warms
during
your
COVID.
soul, bro.
French dip.
French kissing.
French kissing during COVID.
No, I don't do a lot of French kissing. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, they say Bailey is Irish. That's what Armando said.
Okay, well, don't we have what's coming up here soon?
St. Patty's.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day.
Pinch a friend.
Looking boy.
Irish.
I just
Irish. Ha! That's wow.
let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham,
Yeah.
Logan. Just talking Super Bowl and talking gritty football players, talking Hall of Fame football players. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams. All the stars was out
Oh,
that
they
night.
were out. Heavy.
Everybody was out. I mean, it was in L.A., and so you know they all came to pay that pretty ticket.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you seen any and everybody out there. Kanye West still wants his family back.
Yeah. He's being a little toxic about it, but he does.
Bruh, stop chasing Kim Kardashian. She don't want you no more. She got a whole nother man.
Going about it rather foolishly.
Just stop, bruh. I get it. You trying to fight. You trying to
Okay,
fight.
if that's the case, you shouldn't have never left in the first place.
I just play.
I think it's bad when people put the kids in the middle of it.
Don't pawn the kids, man. Don't move the. Don't do that. Don't chess piece the kids, man. That's not cool.
You shouldn't have left in the first place if you want her back.
Is he the one that left, or she left him?
I think she left. She divorced him. She filed for the divorce.
She filed for divorce. Well, you know, she wants something new.
Yeah.
That seems to be her MO anyway.
What's my man name? Saturday Night Live. What's his name?
David Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson. That's his name. Pete. She wants Pete.
For what?
Amen.
I'm a black Irish. I can't believe it. I'm a black Irishman.
They're magically delicious.
You like
They got the green. They got the green ones coming out
You
too,
like
bro.
the leprechaun
Get your-
on Tales
yeah.
from the Hood?
Yeah.
I got to be the tallest Irishman alive.
You're the leprechaun from Tales from the Hood.
They're magically delicious.
And we listened to who said that was Irish? Armando.
Armando.
And we gonna believe him though? Pull up Bailey's last name. See where that come from, man. I might have to ask my granddad if he knows.
Dude. Boy, I'm crying. Oh,
Technically delicious.
You're always after me, Lucky Charms.
You always.
New 6
oh my God.
It's tragic, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh, they got the chocolate Lucky Charms.
Oh my. Whoa.
Well, that's one thing that you cannot mistake that Irishman for is the fact that he got a pot of gold at the edge of his fingertips. Just don't pull up the troll. What was that movie with the troll? It's just bad. It's bad. I'm a black Irishman. That's all that Vance Lawhorn needs is to make a meme of me being a
God.
black leprechaun.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Oh boy.
That's tragic.
Yeah.
You said you had what in your last name?
Thomas. I want to say it. Look at it. Look at it, bro.
Come on, bro. Look how he moved.
Oh.
At least I'm strong.
What is that,
At least
bro?
I'm strong.
What is he doing?
And the black guy dies first.
Yikes. You know. Really?
This is tragic. I can't believe it.
That's terrible.
I'm a black Irishman.
Yeah, Scotland, Irish, it's all the same.
Scotland.
So I'm
Scottish.
Okay, so
I'm in that boat too.
So you're kin to Rowdy Piper with the skirts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he had one of the coldest intros.
The kilts.
Though, with the bagpipes, bro, when he came in. Though.
Yeah.
Rowdy Piper.
Okay.
Was dope. He wore the kilt
That's the
with
origin of the name.
with an old T-shirt.
Now we don't originate from there.
Right. We're just talking about the name, y'all.
Yeah.
That's the name.
I don't quite have the resources to go back and see if I was
Yeah.
a Kente. Who's a Kente? I don't know. Maybe I was a Kente. You never know.
Did you say French? No, you said
English.
English. Okay.
Smith. What is Smith?
I don't know.
You know,
No, because honestly, I have no Smith blood in me. That was my mom's last name when she had me. My dad's last name is Esposito, which is Italian.
Gotcha.
So he was half Italian, half Irish. My mom is a lot of Hispanic and a whole bunch of other stuff.
okay.
Gotcha.
So that created me.
Gotcha.
I wonder if
Big old
I'm
melting
kin to
pot.
Davy though. Davy Crockett, because we have Crockett's.
Ooh.
Look, man, we really encourage you guys to really find the origin of your name and see where you came from. And I guess, it's not a bad thing to be proud of.
Your last name is Hebrew, bro. It comes from a Hebrew origin.
Really?
Yeah. Thomas comes from a Hebrew word, theom, meaning twin.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I am sadly mistaken. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Good stuff, man. Look, y'all watching, like we said, congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams for winning the 2022 Super Bowl and making it really fantastic. And hip-hop gets a W.
No question.
Is LeBron going to be at the parade tomorrow?
Probably not. He's trying to figure out how to get this team a couple of more wins. Let's start there. We can start with the Lakers. Didn't make any trades in the trade deadline. They're waiting for a couple of players to get cut off waivers. One player.
Let's hope that's the case. We really.
Yeah. And one player it seems they may or may not be targeting is Goran Dragic.
Yeah.
Is that a good look?
I think it'll be a great addition. Yep.
Tristan Thompson is still may get bought out. He said he wants to play for a contender. I think you would play for anybody right now. All them baby mamas and kids and child support you paying every month.
Chill, brother.
Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Just find a roster spot, sir. Jeez.
We'll walk around with that thing out.
Still glad.
Just
Still
ready.
glad he
Like
got his
cameo.
$85 million though.
The Red Cup is still alive. Red Cupping it.
Yeah, man.
Right now, we may have a lot of our listeners tuned in to Versus right now, watching Music and Anthony Hamilton go at it. Sing their
Who
little
you got in
vocal
that?
cords up.
Who you got in that? Who you thinking? Music's whole first album, bro.
Yeah, the whole
is
album.
Classic material, bro.
But
it's literally classic material.
Anthony Hamilton's first album was classic too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
after that, it gets a little sketchy.
Gets a little dicey. It does.
So
You're correct.
yeah, Lakers are looking to maybe make a couple of more moves during this, buyout. I mean,
I think they need to stand pat and just let it play out.
yeah, they're just not a good basketball team.
They're
right now,
not.
bro.
It's tragic.
They're not.
Tragic.
It's
They're not.
there's really no way. Like I've tried to like maneuver this thing in my head for the last month, and I've just been unable to do so. I can't maneuver it. I can't. It's gonna be what it's gonna be with them, bro. They're not.
Just stand pat
There's no
and play the roster, because right now, anything you do right now, you're just reaching for straws.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is, man. Looks like we got a caller, man. Caller. You on live with LTBB. State your name and where you from, please.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Brother Lucky Charms and see how he's doing today.
Well, he's stepping out of the building right now, man. But he heard you. He laughed at you, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yes, he did.
He needs to embrace it.
Yeah, hey, man.
So Brother Logan is related to Brother William Wallace of Longshanks over there from Scotland.
Longshanks. Wow.
Don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad.
Look,
I don't think I'm related to any of them. I think we just took the name on.
there you go.
I wanted to, y'all were talking about football players earlier. Definitely, don't forget, I brought up some names and thank you for bringing them up. Don't forget Darryl Green, but
Yeah.
I love Aaron Donald, but can't leave out Reggie White. Cannot leave out
No, not at all.
those great people, man.
Not at all.
Rob Woodson, another great.
Yep, absolutely. True story.
I mean, so shout out to, I was cheering for the Rams. I was happy to see the Rams win. I'll also be happy to see my dream come true, to see Aaron Rodgers go bye-bye.
It's great.
So we'll see.
Let me ask you this, Armando. Like, seriously,
Go ahead.
are you ready for the Jordan Love era to begin? Are you ready for that?
We're not talking about, we don't speak blasphemy like that. I said,
Well, hold on.
I named
hold
the
on.
first name first.
But you can't.
No. let's circle back. I said we're talking about the player that I like. So I'm pulling a Brett Favre. I'm going to talk about who I like, right? So when he goes, I go, and then I'll come back when he leaves.
That's a tough one, bro.
Listen, he's going to pull a Tom Brady, go to a team, and pull another one. That's what he's going to pull. I'm predicting that. I am saying that he is out.
Man, bro.
Come on, you choked 3 years in a row.
But this
Your postseason record stinks.
But this is my thing. Like he gives you the best chance, though. Aaron Rodgers gives you the best.
Nonsense from our Scottish friend across from you last year. I'm not listening to that nonsense anymore.
But he
It
does,
wasn't nonsense.
Though. He does.
It wasn't nonsense, but they choked 3 years in a row, so it was.
So
nonsense.
what's the alternative?
He gives you the
He
best
goes
shot.
to another team. That's the alternative. He goes to another team.
Wow. So you rather
rebuild? He'd rather rebuild.
Be on some "we suck again" type
I
madness?
absolutely am. You are hearing me say it.
No,
I am hating.
Armando. I cannot believe this.
Yes, you are. I told you that last year. I'd be fine if he left.
But this is what I'm asking though. Like, who do you replace him with? Like, are you ready?
I don't know. That's not my problem right now. I like Aaron Rodgers as a football player. The rest of them I don't like. I don't like any of the other stuff. But
well, all you should care is about him as a football player. That's your team. He plays for your team. I don't care what none of these players do off the field. Long as they stay out of trouble.
Brett Favre left our team too, and I cheered for Brett Favre when he left. Except for the Jets. I didn't cheer for that part.
Well, by that time, Aaron Rodgers was ready to go. Like, you were stepping into the Aaron Rodgers era, and you knew he was ready to go. Do you think Love is ready to go?
No, I don't think so. But Aaron, his first couple of years wasn't ready to go either. But
not his
07,
when he finally started. He was ready to go. Not his first couple of years in the league.
I guess for me, you're talking about unarguably with Tom Brady gone, the best quarterback in the NFL, bar none, with touchdowns to interception ratio and a lot of things. Arguably, you can say
right now he will be a first
ballot.
No question.
He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer, bar none.
No doubt.
And I think whatever team you go to, anybody will pick him up. I think San Francisco would be stupid not to. My point, but. I don't know. I want to see him win another ring, and I don't see that in Green Bay.
But if he's willing to stay, so you like, okay, if I can't make you happy, then go somewhere where you can be happy. Type.
Correct. I want him to win another ring. That's what.
Okay.
I'm not. They're still my team, but it's like, listen, Brett Favre was trying to go make a move. He tried, and that failed miserably, but he did. I'm just loving the body language of Bill Blockham Logan right now.
Because I don't understand that logic.
That's a tough one, though, man.
I don't understand that logic.
That's tough.
That logic has like zero understanding. This is the best chance to win with him.
That's the best.
But if you're willing to rebuild all over again,
well, they're gonna have to rebuild all over him. Eventually, he's gonna go anyway, right?
Yeah,
but he's not ready to go.
He's not ready to go now.
He has a good 5 to 6 years left in him.
At his level, I'm giving him 3 at his level. I can say he can go 5.
Based on Green Bay's track record the last 3 to 4 years, it's not there. That's not illogical. It's not there. Prove me wrong.
But you got the best chance, though. Like, you would rather see
with him, you're another
suffer?
playoff team. With him, you're another playoff team. You're going to run away with your division.
The division
for sure.
stinks, bro. Like, take advantage of that. Like, take advantage of your division.
And you have to exhaust that until you can't exhaust it anymore.
You gotta take advantage of that, Mondo.
I will give you all that one based on your logic there. I will concede that part. However, the likelihood he wants to leave. I mean, it's not completely out of the norm, right?
Okay. That may be a true point.
But he hasn't said that.
But he hasn't physically said it yet. So if I'm a Green Bay fan, I'm riding on the fact that Aaron Rodgers is going to be in green and yellow next year.
So I guess this year, because Bill, I do appreciate when you break it down about like why they lost. This year, I mean, just this year to me, the last few draft cycles that they've had has been horrendous. But they do have a solid team. I can't take that away from them, right? They have a running game. I can see that.
Run game is
To me,
there.
it's like, where do we go? You do need to build another quarterback. You have to build somebody to come behind. You have to do that.
At one point, your defense was a top 5 in the league. What happened to that?
Where it went kaput,
we
I
don't
don't
know where it went sour at. Like
I don't know where it went sour.
Like there was a point in time where I was like, "Yo,
defensively they
I
didn't
just
play
watched
bad.
that game against San Francisco, and I was like,
defensively they didn't play bad in the
No.
in the playoff game. They just didn't score any
they just
points.
couldn't score."
I mean, I have sour great. Okay, I'll tell you what. Like, I guess the receiving thing.
They gave up 13
I guess
points?
Randall Cobb. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, didn't they give up 13 points?
Yeah, it was 13 points.
Yeah, they did.
That wasn't. That's not.
But I guess to
insane.
me, like, can we do better than Randall Cobb? Can we?
Well,
I
that's
mean,
who-
he's
that's
an
who Aaron
older.
wanted.
He's an older guy. Like
That's
and,
who
and,
Aaron
and that's who
wanted,
Aaron
though.
felt comfortable with. And
get it.
if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I would want to feel comfortable with a guy. I want a guy around that I feel comfortable with. It just didn't work. It's really that simple.
But
By
like
the way,
I was,
before I forget, prayers up for Quan, man. Much
Yeah,
love to you,
absolutely,
Yeah.
man. No question about it,
bro.
man.
Want to acknowledge.
But-
No doubt about it.
but the free agency pool for wide receivers is vast.
It's gonna be a
so
lot of-
Well, we got
Lot of
Antonio
guys-
Brown.
I
You might
think-
have.
yeah, you need to go into that free agency pool and pull out one of those great little good veterans that'll be
And-
good with Devontae Adams. And now
Ron,
you might be
Ron
thinking.
Gronkowski's probably going to be on the market.
That's possible. That's possible.
I guess to
I
me,
like Robert Tonyan a lot, bro. I like that.
I
like
do
that
when
dude,
he.
man. He just,
That's
just,
a, and Mercedes Lewis didn't do a bad job.
Right, but he's old, dude, man.
He's old.
Mercedes
Robert
Lewis is old.
He's old, bro. Look, Mercedes Lewis was old when Brandon was in Jacksonville. When my little cousin was in Jacksonville, when he got drafted, Mercedes Lewis was old at that point. And he's played another, what we looking at, 12 years now?
Yeah.
13 years?
I guess
He was older
I actually
then.
don't even know where to come at you all with where we go from here right now, because I'm like looking at this. I still, like, defensively, that was a pure defensive game.
Yeah.
I just don't even say where the hell we couldn't catch the ball. I don't even know where to go with this right now. And you all know I'm a hardcore Green Bay
no
fan.
question.
I just don't know how to look at this.
I think the way you should look at it, and you don't have to take my word for it, man. LeVar Burton style. You don't have to take my word for it. But number 12 with the long hair, that dude from Cal Berkeley, he gives you the best shot. He gives you the best shot.
And tell Kenneth Ramirez to kick all the rocks, by the way, in chat.
Shout out K-Rab.
Hey, I love y'all, man.
Appreciate
y'all have a
you
good one.
calling in,
I enjoy the
man.
show. And tell Lucky Charms I said, what's up?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
Mondo right there, calling from
Yeah.
Maryland right there, bro, from the DMV, chiming in with us. Yeah, man, I don't see how they can just say with a dude that has at his level a good 3 years worth of football left.
Here's another thing.
I can't see
Who's
it.
to say if Aaron Rodgers did leave and chose a team that it would work there either?
Yeah.
You're more
Nobody
familiar
knows.
with your surroundings, with your receiver.
Yeah.
You bring another receiver in.
Yeah.
You guys make some changes here or there that you're going to make anyway, going into next season.
Yeah.
You guys are looking at another 12-5 record or 13-4 record
They're
or
a
something like
double-digit
that.
win team just
Yes.
based on the division
Yes,
they're in.
the division is yours.
They're a double-digit win team. If they go 10-7, they'll win the
I don't-
division, and depending on how things play out in the NFC, you might mess around and get a bye.
And see, I understand his logic,
Yeah,
Armando's logic to
Yeah,
a
no
point.
doubt.
According to this, last year brought all this. It brought all of this uncertainty
Sure.
to Packer fans and to where they was like, well, I can see him being mad at the general manager, and it wasn't even about all of that. That's already been out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that was definitely put out there already. But what his feelings was toward the brass.
Yeah, it's like
we knew that
the brass has not ever done you wrong. Yeah. And where is this coming from?
Not from a personnel standpoint.
Okay, so you're not particularly happy with some of the players that departed.
Outside of the draft,
you're particularly not, happy with not being a part of the player picking process. I mean, to me, that's small change, bro. That's small change because that's really not your job. We'll listen to you.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to bring back Randall Cobb? We'll do that.
Yeah.
You probably should have went with a younger guy.
Yeah.
A veteran. Not a young guy, because Valdez Scantling and Lazard,
they're pretty good.
They're good.
They've developed. But
a solid number
better.
2 behind Adams would be the thing they should probably look at.
Now, with that being said, we was talking about Valdez Scantling and Lazard. Would we deem either one of those dudes solid number 2s?
No. And they're 3 and 3A.
And this what I was trying to convey with the whole thing about the wide receivers. Now maybe you couldn't draft like you wanted to, but they end up getting Amari Rodgers from Clemson.
And how many
but
snaps
they never
did he
used
get?
him.
Exactly.
He was a punt returner. So they never used him. Now, that's not on Aaron Rodgers. He don't make that choice. No. I happen to think Amari Rodgers is a really good wideout, but he never got used. Like the dude might have I think he might have lined up realistically on the season, for the season, 50 snaps.
Maybe.
I think that's realistic to say. Every other time, he returning punts.
Yeah.
So you draft a dude. I think they drafted him in the second round. I think is when they got Amari Rodgers. You draft him in the second round. If you was just gonna strictly have dude punt return, man, you could have waited to the 6th and got him, or waited to another round and got him, and used that draft pick for a dude that can come in and help you now. You didn't even.
So Amari Rodgers had 4 receptions.
4 receptions on the year, bro.
45 yards.
Are you kidding me? I might have been being generous when I said 50 snaps. 4 receptions, bro.
And that could be because of a plethora of things. Maybe he's not a good route runner.
Right. He's a dynamic dude in the open field.
In that system, maybe it's hard for him to really, really understand what Rodgers really needs from him when he's in the game. So, I mean, because it's a chemistry thing. I played wide receiver, so I know it's a chemistry thing that you have to have with your quarterback.
Sure.
Maybe he didn't have it.
Yeah.
Man. And I think a solid number 2 with Valdez Scantling and Alan Lazard, a solid number 2, and those 2 can be the 3s.
Yeah.
Would be something that they might want to look at in this offseason.
Now, shout out Vince, man. He brings up a great point, man, with Christian Kirk being available. Now, you want to talk about a solid number 2? This dude takes tops off of defenses, bro. This dude could be a number 1 in the right scheme. The dude is that good, Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
If you bring Christian Kirk into Green Bay right now, I think they cooking with grease, bro.
Yeah.
I really do. With Aaron Rodgers liking to take shots like he does downfield, Christian Kirk is the dude you take the shots with, bro.
Yeah.
He's good, bro.
So,
really good.
So here's a brief list. You have Allen Robinson, unrestricted.
I'm not sure people even want to mess with A-Rob, man. I'm really not. He
wants a lot of money too.
He wants a lot of bread, but for the production that I've been getting out of you, bro.
And you got Chris Godwin, who's coming off an injury.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams is a free agent. That's your own.
Yeah.
You got Will Fuller, which I wouldn't even trust him.
Yeah, it's a little tough for Will
You
Fuller.
got
man.
Jamison Crowder, T.Y. Hilton, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Hurt. Juju, I think could help.
Yeah, Juju
He
Smith-Schuster.
he could be Green Bay's type of receiver too.
Yeah,
Likes to block, loves to block.
yeah. I mean, so
That's a good set of names just in a brief
yeah.
That's a good set of names right there.
There's more, but
those 5 or 6 that you just ran off, all of those dudes could go help ball clubs right now. Wherever they go, they can help them.
Absolutely. You got some coming off an injury, Odell Beckham.
Right, of course.
You got Michael Gallup coming off an injury.
OBJ might not be ready till week 4 or 5.
Christian Kirk is an unrestricted free agent.
Unrestricted. Somebody gonna throw some bread at Christian Kirk, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I'm calling that right now. He's gonna get bread thrown at him.
Yeah.
He'll end up somewhere like
But here's the thing.
Jacksonville. I hate to say it, bro, but that'll help them though.
Here's the thing that Green Bay has already said. They said we'll give we'll give Aaron Rodgers a good portion of our salary cap to stay here.
And I don't think it should even at this stage in Aaron Rodgers' career, he's made a ton of money.
He's made a ton. I don't think it needs that. I think he
I
might
don't think
want
you
to better
need
the
to
team.
go to he wants a better team now. He's made a ton of money. Pay him what you gonna pay him. Don't try to open up the bank accounts like that. If Jimmy Garoppolo made $27 million last year, Aaron Rodgers is worth 35. You can give Aaron Rodgers 30 to 35 million, and it shouldn't break your bank.
Yeah.
But give him a better ball club. I'm thinking that's what he's asking for now.
So the brass is trying to tell you, dude, you mean more to us than you ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you mean more to us. So we're willing to give you a 70%, 80% of the salary cap.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want that. I wouldn't even want
But you know how that's going to hamstring them. And plus, you still got to sign Devontae Adams.
Yeah. I'm thinking
and then you
Devontae
still got to
might
better
wanna-
your team through the draft, through the free agency, through, I mean, like you said, he has enough money.
Yeah.
Money's not
it's not an
money's
issue.
not the problem.
That's not an issue, man.
We didn't score enough points in the playoffs.
Right.
After being a high scoring team.
Sure. Putting up 30 regularly. It's kind of weird to me, man, with the Green Bay Packers, man. We sticking with football, man. Football is the theme right now, man. NBA, you got the Bucks withstood a nice little run by the Indiana Pacers, man, but it looks as though they'll come out victorious. Still 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They're up 14 though. You got the Charlotte Hornets on the road in Minnesota, up 7 with 5 minutes left there. And you have the Memphis Grizzlies are blazing, bro. They're up by 15 right now in New Orleans with 1 minute and 5 left, 1 minute and 6 left in that contest. So, but you looking at that Packer defense, who was scary for the first 2 months of the season, bro. And they just fell apart. Like, I don't know what went down, but they completely collapsed. Now, if you're the Green Bay Brass, are you saying should we go out and replace some of these dudes or just play better football? Now, you got to understand, they got some people they got to play on the defensive side of the ball too. Zendarius Smith, I want to say he's up for some money, but he's coming off an injury as well, so he may not command as much coming off of that injury. But they're still going to have to pay him. He's still going to have to get chipped out because he's one of the better pass rushers in the league. He's a top 5 or 7 pass rusher in the league, so you got to pay him.
Right.
But I mean, if you're the Green Bay Brass, do you say, hey man, y'all just got to play better over here? Or are you saying, look, man, we might need to test this free agent pool, man, and bring in some other guys? Because judging by the way they played, they were solid. Like, I didn't see anything wrong with them for the first 2 months, and then they just...
Yeah. I think, like I said, for me, we didn't score enough points. I don't know if that was because they double teamed Adams a lot, and he just didn't trust Lazard.
Right.
And the other kid down the. So I think you need, if you get him a solid number 2. You got the two head. Now you got 2 good running backs that you can give the ball to.
Back there, bro.
You know,
AJ Dillon's
and you do that. I mean, for a lot of Packer fans to say you want that man to go, that's just I don't see the logic in that.
I can't get with that at all.
I don't see the logic in that.
I can't get with that.
He should retire a Packer.
Yeah, no doubt.
Period.
No question.
Now
I understand. You know,
he didn't end his career by throwing a pick.
Right.
Crucial pick.
Right.
Like Brett Favre, and that's when people was like, you know what, man, this dude, he
was
go,
ready.
Man. Come on, Aaron.
We think he threw the game anyway. Get him out of here.
Yeah, come on, Aaron.
Come on, Aaron. You ready?
You ready?
You done sat for 3 years. You ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
that's tough.
You know, with Aaron Rodgers, last year they just didn't score enough points.
No.
I mean, this past playoffs against you guys, they didn't score enough points. They scored 13. I mean, they scored 10 points.
10 points. And I think it's weird. Like the last 3 times
my Cowboys scored more than them.
They did.
In a loss.
They did.
Damn.
I just look at it like the frozen tundra is like the ultimate like home field advantage, right?
You would
think.
But it hasn't been
the
last 3 seasons for them.
The 49ers have gone, and I'm just speaking for my squad. They have gone into Green Bay and simply made it their home field, bro. I don't understand how all throughout the year Green Bay runs rockshot in that building. Get to the playoffs and can't make nothing happen. I've never understood that. Never. 10 points on your home?
10
what?
Points.
On your home grass?
When the tradition of the frozen tundra is, supposed to be, this boogie
it's supposed to be a scary place.
Yes.
Man, that is
in
dandelions.
January?
That is dandelions and lilies.
In January, that's supposed to be a scary place.
Yes, in January. In January, yes. Oh God.
Do y'all know how cold it is?
Do y'all boy? It is minus 78 out here. What? We're not supposed to be playing here. Why are we doing this? No. Dandelions and lilies, man. Might as well be 75. Ridiculous, bro. Like
and that's happened way before Aaron Rodgers. It happened with
no doubt.
It happened with Brett Favre.
Yeah, no doubt.
New York came in there and beat him.
Yeah.
And he threw a crucial pick
to
end the game. They had the ball going down to score, and he threw that.
Yeah, that's a tough
right to. I forget who it was, but I was like, Brett.
It wasn't Donald Driver, was it?
No, I'm talking about the interception. He threw the interception.
Threw the interception.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
That last play, the interception, he just threw it right to him.
Yeah.
Like, who are you looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy. I mean, Kenneth Ramirez talking about salary cap and stuff. $53 million over the cap. How could you even get that far? You sure that's $53 million or $5.3 million? Because I understand that the Niners may be slightly over the cap, but once Jimmy G is cut, that'll free up at least $25 million.
Yeah,
at least that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Yeah, Green Bay gonna have to do some cutting of their own here. I really believe it, man. They just can't. They're not gonna be able to keep everybody. But you gotta pay your guys though. Like Za'Darius Smith gonna have to get paid. It's gonna have to. That's something that when you walk into that meeting as a general manager and football ops guys, you gotta address that.
And let's just say that if Aaron Rodgers does leave, who's ever that coach is, who's ever that offensive coordinator, the quarterback coach, and all that, you're gonna have to let him run his stuff. Basically,
yeah,
you have to let him run his stuff.
Absolutely.
You can't put him on some new. No, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be, strictly this. No, man, you gotta let him run his stuff like he's been running his whole career. You gotta treat him like Tom Brady.
So right now, at this point, this article was written December 5th. 38.7 million. They're projected to be over the cap. Projected in 2022. That's a projection. We're not counting cuts, restructured deals, none of that. Right now, they're projected to be 38 million. Now, the salary cap is set to elevate to 208 million from 187 right now. I think that's the cap right now currently. Those are projected. Oh, it's an even newer article that was written. Projection 50 million over the cap. Yeah, that's not gonna last. Yeah, that's not gonna last.
Listen to NFL radio on Sirius XM.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they're willing to commit, giving him a good portion of their cap space money for him to stay.
I would not do that, man. I just wouldn't, bro. I'm not trying to.
And if he was, like you said, if he was somebody who was team, like everybody's saying he is,
you would.
No, we can't do that.
I don't do that, man. I'm trying to win.
Because my best wide receiver has to be paid.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams has to be paid.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna go somewhere else and get the money.
Yep. And probably
will his production be the same without
depending
Aaron?
on the situation.
Probably not.
Depending on the situation.
In the situation.
Yeah.
But I know he wouldn't turn down the money.
No. I'm just afraid they gon' try to tag this dude multiple times and make him miserable. Devontae Adams don't deserve that, bro.
Oh no,
he don't deserve that, bro.
So that's why Aaron should go to the brass and say, "I appreciate you guys trying to give me all this for me to stay.
Yeah, I get it,
but I'd rather.
I want to win. I want a chance to win.
I'd rather a lot of that money go to team. I'll take mine, but don't give me 90% of the damn cap money.
Don't do it. I think because
I don't need it
right now. They got him at 46 million.
46 million. That's what
they're
making.
Talking.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. They don't want him to leave.
No, gee.
They don't want him to leave because they're not ready for the Jordan Love experience
right
now.
They're not ready.
They're not
That's
ready. That's
why
yet.
I asked Mondo, was he ready? And
and the fans aren't ready.
He chose to walk over the court.
The fans dogged him out when he had to start this year. When Aaron Rodgers had to sit out for the COVID.
Nah, gee, we can't.
They was blasting that dude the whole game. I was like,
we ain't ready for you, G. Bring back 12.
Yeah.
We not ready for you, man. No way. Yeah, I think fans in Green Bay got a little disdain.
And I think Jordan Love ain't comfortable there.
He doesn't look it.
Because the fact of playing behind Aaron Rodgers, then when he has to play, people are looking for you to produce like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
And that ain't going to happen.
That ain't going to happen, bro. That ain't going to happen. Wow.
It might be better for him to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Trying to think who would use his services right now. Who would need his services?
He'd be strictly backup.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, unless
second
he
or third.
Unless he go to Houston. Depending on what they do with Watson.
I think they're trying to get that rectified.
Yeah.
I think
if I'm Deshaun Watson, I don't want to stay there. I have no reason to stay there. None. I've been given every reason to leave, actually.
Yeah.
Why would I want to stay? You've given me every reason to leave. There's no way if I'm Deshaun
Well,
Watson,
with his case, I really think that they're trying to come up with some type of payoff plan with those 22 women.
22 women.
Lord, just so he can get back on the field and play. I don't know how much money that'll constitute, but I think that's what they're working on behind the scenes to try to come up with a plan to just give these women give these women the money.
Yeah.
and drop the lawsuit, drop, and we'll just move on, and you guys can move on.
That's tough.
Because they paid him to stay home this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they want to do that 2 years in a row.
No, not 2 years in a row.
He's collecting. He's collecting. I think this past season was his first year to collect on that big contract. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was because he played out the last year's deal last year. This was the first year of the new money.
Yeah.
Ooh, big face hundreds.
Yeah, he had big face hundreds.
Big face hundreds.
Yeah, he had big face hundreds. So,
God. Yeah, man.
You don't want to go to trial in this because if you go to trial,
it's gonna drag out, and
this could drag out for a couple of years.
Things that you may not have wanted to be said.
So I think his lawyer they're looking on a plan to try to get this financially situated so he can get back on the field and make his money.
Yeah, I can see that, man.
Who would take the contract though if he got traded?
There's some teams that need a quarterback. There's some teams that need a quarterback, and I don't. If I'm
49ers, what y'all?
That's what I was gonna say. If the Aaron Rodgers thing doesn't materialize, which it's kind of 50-50. It's up in the air. I'll never hold my breath on that at all, because I think I can think of two destinations he'd probably choose before the 49ers, because he still has that disdain in his heart because they didn't draft him, because I have the same disdain that they didn't draft him. But I think Tampa, depending on the wide receiver situation. You mentioned Chris Godwin coming off the knee injury. If Aaron Rodgers decides to take his talents to Tampa, Chris Godwin stays. They keep everything intact. Now, the only thing that they would need at that point is to get a running back.
Mm-hmm.
They would need another running back to help Leonard Fournette out, because what they've
Ronald
been,
Jones.
Ronald, it hasn't been, it hasn't meshed.
Yeah.
And you're getting some good years out of, people think that Leonard Fournette is older than he actually is. Dude, like 27, 28, dog, like he not old.
No, he's not old.
Not old, bro. Like, they forgot him producing for that
That's old in football
tragic
years.
team in Duval County. People forgot because they stunk. And that's okay. If you forgot because the team stunk, fine. But don't say the dude
His rookie year, they were good, though. His rookie year, they were good.
Yeah, they were solid. Absolutely. But don't say dude washed because you forgot.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah. Dude was producing, bro.
There was a lot of cats saying he was washed.
Yeah, come on, bro. Don't say that. You don't say that man washed because you forgot. You didn't watch Jacksonville play on NFL Sunday Ticket, because they never played on national TV. They'll never get that shine. They might get it this year with Travis Etienne coming back. That may be a possibility. They might get a Thursday nighter. We'll put you on NFL Network.
Yeah, maybe.
Watch you get thumped.
It's going to be some interesting moves.
Tons of them.
This offseason.
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
Gio Bernard. He's always been a pass catching back to me. He's not a. Yeah, when he came out of North Carolina, he wasn't like a run between the tackles type of dude. They instantly made him a pass catching running back. Like the day he stepped on the field, he was a third down guy.
Back.
Yeah, he was the third down guy, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, good stuff today, man. Super Bowl talk, man. Little NBA, little Green Bay Packers, little bit of this, little bit of that, man. Sports banter as it should be done, man. We appreciate Quan59, man. Our executive producer, man, bringing us another great show today, man. Appreciate everybody chiming in. Mondo, we appreciate your phone call, sir. We will be back on Tuesday, and hopefully, I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen by then, but hopefully we'll get some type of word that Major League Baseball and this union have come to some sort of agreement on this contract and these young guys actually getting paid. The rookie pay scale and AAA pay scale is beyond egregious, bro. It's ridiculous. These dudes, they can't even get these dudes $50 a day for food.
Wow.
It's insane, bro. These dudes make $350 every 2 weeks. As a professional, I understand you playing AAA ball. I get it. But you're a you got drafted by one of the teams in Major League Baseball, and you bring home $350. What are you? What are you, a work study?
Yeah.
I got paid more than that for work study. These are professional athletes that go out every day and put their bodies on the line for $350 every 14 days. You got to be kidding me.
That's what they did.
Oh boy. Anyway, man, Black history is definitely in effect, man. Satchel Paige is our focus today, man. If you don't know who Satchel Paige is, just look him up, man. Please.
Pitched until he was 70.
Yeah. I was gonna say he was about 60 until he boy was in a rocking chair.
Yeah.
Look, man, we appreciate everybody, man. Shout out Dre Bailey, man. I had to skip out a little early, man, but we appreciate everybody in Radio Land, man, giving us a listen, man. We appreciate your ear this evening, man. We will be back on Tuesday, man, 6 p.m. or on Saturday, 2 p.m. I'm sorry, with another great show for you guys, man. So everybody out there, man, if you're scared, you better go to church. Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.